It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the wait is...
What a matchup for our first Sunday nighter of the year. The Cowboys and Giants underway in Week 1. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. They're brought out by a man now in his 15th NFL season, one of the most productive passers in league history, and a former Super Bowl champion, Matthew Stafford.
And Matthew Stafford was taken first overall in the 2009 draft, and he certainly played like a top pick. Throughout his career, he's been one of the most prolific passers in the league, and there's no reason to believe he's going to slow down his production anytime soon. Not only that, he's also one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league as well.
9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. An injury going to pause the game here, and it looks like it's Terry McLaurin who's in some discomfort. Not sure what happened. Hopefully this is nothing major. Well, just the last thing you want to see here in the first quarter of a new season. Hopefully nothing serious. We'll step aside for a moment. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target. Incomplete. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Bringing them out, a guy who's top 30 all-time in yards and touchdowns. Not bad for a 4th-round pick back in 2012. Captain Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league where it's tough to find your franchise guy.
2nd down, Pollard again. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down. Gonna run again here with Pollard. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. This is 2nd and 8. To throw, Cousins. He finds his man, Pollard. They'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. Tucker's kick is good. And the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. A lot of energy in this building tonight, but the opening drive produces 3. Maybe quiets them just a bit, at least momentarily.
Just a little, right? That's all you're asking for, right? Things just getting started. You know they haven't taken the momentum totally here, but at the same time, they like what they've done here in the early going.
They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a 3rd down. Boy, I tell you, the schedule makers got it right here in week 1. A lot of great games today. And another Buffalo and the Jets right here in this very stadium tomorrow night. Won't that be fun? But of these two teams, Charles, Giants and Cowboys, which one do you think is the bigger threat to Philadelphia in the NFC East?
As we start here right now, it's got to be Dallas. How explosive are they offensively? Extremely. And on the defensive side of the ball, they take it away from teams. But don't count out the Giants. Their defense, they get after you with a lot of pressure. And if their quarterback continues to grow, look out.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. Now Stafford. Another one caught by Collins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Kamara up the middle. And he'll get what he can up the middle. 3 yards. That'll bring up second down. Here's 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Again, Kamara. And not a whole lot there as he'll get him down at about the 2. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2. Kamara will score. Touchdown, New York.
Well, he's been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Zuerlein good with a PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. From the 25, here's a 2nd and 8. Brings up 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. Oh, and that is incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Cousins. Winds up and lets it go for Samuel. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. The speedster Dante Pettis back deep to return. And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they can. There he goes, right side. Down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Terry McLaurin, 71 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Zuerlein connects on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes, so we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all. All right? A little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
Here comes Pettis on the return. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the New York Giants here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Throw right side, taken in by Collins. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and 3rd and 1 now. Stafford. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Throwing again is Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stafford. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Got to get to the 26 for a 1st. This is 3rd down. Stafford. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 15-yard line. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now, this drive, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down conversions, but they need 7 yards here. Stafford now to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So here's Greg Zuerlein now as he'll try for the field goal. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Zuerlein's kick is up and through. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Here's Pollard again. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get it wrong.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There's Terry McLaurin, such an exciting pass catcher as this offense comes out for their next drive. Making his presence felt early in this one. First half, already over the century mark.
How about the yards per completion, too? That's a pretty darn good number there. Number of catches, but a shredding defense is getting big yardage with each and every one of them.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Now a play fake it at Stafford. He stiff arms him, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. This offense in mid-season form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. On the counter, here's Kamara. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to get the football back as we have reached the 2-minute warning. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Cousins. That's dumped off to Pollard. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 3rd and 19. Pollard will take it up the gut. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On the return is Pettis. And New York set to take the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now Stafford. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Now it's Stafford. And it is caught. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Giants will use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Stafford looks to throw again. He's got Njoku over the middle. The Giants going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Oh, he's trying for Smith-Schuster, but it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Cowboys are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Following the interception, Cousins drops this underneath for Pollard. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Absolutely nowhere to go with the football, and he's just going to put this one in the Hudson River. Maybe he's a little fortunate he didn't get called for grounding, because that one was well over everyone's head.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Just a 2-yard return there following a punt of 48. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've reached halftime here in our initial Sunday night telecast of the new season. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And he returns this to the 22. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this third quarter. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter three.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
To throw is Cousins. Finding Taysom Hill complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Cousins.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Trey Flowers picks it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara.
And down to the 41. So a player shaken up. We'll get a stoppage here. And that's Alvin Kamara, the one who's going to receive some attention. Hopefully he's okay. While the medical staff checks on him, we'll step aside in this Week 1 contest.
And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38. And the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back.
Now 3rd and 5.
To throw is Stafford. That's complete. It's Collins.
And he will have a Giants first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The handoff to Ford up the middle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 31-yard line.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jalen Carter. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Here's Jamie Gillen now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. So out come the Cowboys now as their offense gets set to take over. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 28-yard line.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
It's taken to the 26.
A very good punt, but a 16-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
And now out come the Giants. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
How about this? They'll try the option. Left side. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Again, they turn to 4th. Nifty move. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Shrugs him off. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Middle of the field, he's got McLaurin. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 20-yard line.
Here's Stafford.
And yet again, it's McLaurin. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here at MetLife Stadium. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. On the ground, it's Ford. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Coming through that time and stopping him for a loss was Drake Jackson. Nice play.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. This is Ford. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Stafford. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle. A 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
Well, you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field.
And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter.
Finding Hardman here over the middle. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Cousins. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Cousins on 3rd and 2.
This to the sideline and incomplete. Nearly intercepted, in fact, but he couldn't hang on. 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
That is incomplete.
The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down.
Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division.